Hello, my name is Shameen. I'm the Regional Programme Manager for the Change Please Foundation. We're a social enterprise that aims to help people get out of homelessness via barista skills and paid placements. I look after all of England and Wales, but I'm based here in Manchester, which is, I would say, our hub outside of London. Here in Manchester, we train out of the Mustard Tree, which is where we get a majority of our referrals. We hold week-long barista training programs, so all of our trainees come in and they will learn about coffee theory, where the coffee comes from, how it's roasted, the different types of coffee production, whether it's a V60, AeroPress, whether it's espresso or mocha pots. So they'll learn about all the different types of coffee. They'll learn about allergens, customer service, as well as the practical barista skills, working through a coffee menu, and also hospitality and how to land a hospitality job, interview tips, CV writing. So by the end of the week, they will be fully trained baristas. I mean, I've always worked in the non-profit sector, the charity sector, for a majority of my career, and I've had a few stints in like the corporate world, and I think the thing that keeps drawing me back is seeing the impact and how much every little thing that you do can change someone's life for the better. Whereas when I was in corporate, I felt like I wasn't really seeing that. I was behind a desk and I was doing a lot of admin and numbers, and it just wasn't for me. I like the human level. I like seeing the impact on the ground, and I like speaking to people. I like seeing how much of a change just a short period of support can make, which is why I love what we do here at Change Please, because we can see them grow in just a week. And then by the time their placements have ended in 3 months, it's just night and day. It's honestly just night and day. We've had some amazing success stories here in Manchester. We've had people who have gone from having no coffee experience at all to being managers within a year of a coffee shop, which is crazy. These are people who didn't even have the confidence in speaking English, and now they're running an entire business, which is amazing. And that's just something, it's just so rewarding. You can't find that anywhere else, really. As a woman, my leadership style is very different, I would say. I think as women, we're trained to be mothers, really, to nurture and to grow and to give life, really. So I think my leadership style has definitely been influenced by seeing how my mum and my grandma went about day-to-day life. They weren't professionals, they were homemakers, but seeing that, I feel like my leadership style is one where I like to think that I give people the platform to be seen and heard, and to push them to become better versions of themselves, to give them that platform where they can grow and change. And I suppose I lead from example as well, because I'm not perfect as a leader. I would never say that I would be the perfect leader or the perfect regional manager or anything, but I like to show my vulnerability. As humans, we make mistakes and we learn from it and we grow, and I like to think that as a leader, that is how I am, and my leadership style is influenced heavily on motivating others and giving them the platform to be able to make those mistakes and learn from them and educate themselves, really. I would say in this sector, the biggest challenge is having long-term impact with short-term resources. There is a massive lack of funding and an increase in the demand of our services. And I would say the biggest challenge is making that little bit of money go a long way to provide that support and provide those services to the people that need it. I think how we overcome that is just knowing that everyone in this sector has a shared sense of purpose, and relying on one another and relying on other organisations such as the Mustard Tree, who so kindly let us use their space, where we might not necessarily be able to afford a training space otherwise. Given that we all have that shared end goal, is leaning on each other as organisations in the VCSE sector is probably what helps us overcome it together. Just one change I'd like to see: more women. More women leaders, more female power. I mean, being a woman has its own challenges, but we biologically, naturally overcome so much. We are built differently. I think women have so much to offer, especially in the VCSE sector. We make up a large majority of it, not just in terms of staff and volunteers, but also people accessing services. So I think that representation is really important. As someone with lived experience myself, I think had I seen more women from a younger age, I would have probably had a much easier journey. I mean, it worked out for the better, but I think having that representation, more women in leadership, especially now with the homelessness crisis at its highest and with our services needed more than ever, I think it's really important to have someone that you can recognise and you can say, do you know what, I can do that. If she can do that, I can do that. I'd like to give Change Please a shout out. We are running a self-funded programme here in Manchester. So any donations, any support that anyone can give to our trainees, it would be much, much appreciated. Just go to changeplease.com or Change Please Coffee, and you'll be able to find a link to donate or any way that you'd be able to support, or you can follow me on LinkedIn, which is Shameen R. And if there's any way you can support our trainees and the amazing work that we do here at Change Please, that'll be so, so appreciated.